here he is. Hi, my name's Katrina and I'm the face behind Crochet by Katrina. Welcome to my channel. So I'm back here with another crochet vlog for you. I've been trying to think about how I should structure YouTube. So I've decided on weekly videos coming out on a Monday at 4 p.m. So basically that vlog on the Monday will be my week from the week before. So it could be specifically a market vlog sometimes if I've done a market that weekend, or otherwise it could just be a recap of my week, letting you know where I'm at. So one of the main reasons I want to take you along for the ride is to hopefully have your help in holding me accountable. I'm realizing that I'm setting myself up for doing a lot of things in my business, and as most of you probably know by now, I don't have a huge amount of time being a busy mum. So I'm hoping that by doing these weekly vlogs, you'll be able to help me stay accountable, cheer me on, be there with me for my challenges that I set myself to help myself achieve a little bit more than I perhaps would. So yeah, with that, what I have coming up for March, I will let you know. So I have a market on the 6th of March, that's a Saturday. I also have a market on the 28th of March. So there's about 3 weeks in between those two. So that should hopefully give me enough time. I mean, I'd love to sell out at my first market and then have 3 weeks to make enough inventory for the second market. But you never know, if there's still some leftovers from the first market, then I can bring that to the second market. So yes, I'm going to be very busy with those two markets, preparing for those. I'm also moving out of a handmade collective store. So I've had a stand there for about 2 years. I'm going to be moving out of that one and moving into another one. And that's starting on the 11th of March. So I'm not sure when I have to have my stand ready for that one. But I'm going to be working towards that as well and filling that stand and getting that all ready. So 3 big events in March now that I've committed to and I'm going to work towards. So I'm hoping you'll come along for the ride with me, cheer me on. I'm looking forward to providing you with updates each week. So I'm going to be coming out, I guess, early April with a video of a March recap. So letting you know how I went at both those markets, how the stand's going in the new collective store, letting you know my sales and income for the month of March. So if that's something you're interested in as maybe a fellow crochet business owner, I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. Yeah, so I think that's all I was going to share with you right now, except for this little cutie that I whipped up over the weekend. So this is a cockatiel, obviously. When I was young, I had a cockatiel exactly like this, in these colors, and his name was Sunshine. So I thought I'd make myself a little sunshine. So I'm not sure where I'm going to sit this little cutie yet. Probably in my kitchen, because I spend a lot of the time in the kitchen. And yeah, I thought that's really cute. I wanted to show you that one that I made. And I will be back later today. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to focus on today. Probably just making some plans. Planning out how many items I need for each specific event. I'm hoping for $2,000 worth of inventory to take to my market. So as you can see, this is my current inventory. Oh, there's some up the top there. Oh, just bring it down and show you. So I've got all these ones and this shelf as well. So I don't have a huge amount ready-made, but I think that might even be around the $1,000 inventory mark already. So I'm going to tally that up today, see where I'm at, see what goals I need to set myself for each week, how many items I need to prepare each week to be able to meet that $2,000 inventory goal for my first market at the beginning of March, which is only in 2 weeks, a bit less than 2 weeks from now. So the other thing actually that's very exciting, over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, I designed my second pattern in my Little Aussie Friends bundle. So I've done the koala, which is, I'll just show you, this one here. That's the first pattern I designed for my Little Aussie Friends bundle, the koala. I was really excited. Last week I had some pattern testers test this out for me. They loved it. They did an amazing job. You can head over to my Instagram to see the post that I did about that, see their lovely creations. And so the pattern is now live on my Etsy shop. So if you'd like to grab that pattern for yourself and make some cute koalas, they're pretty quick to make. There's a little bit of sewing involved, so sort of sewing the ears on and the limbs and the leaf. So yeah, I'm hoping to make some of my other ones a bit more low sew. But this is such a cutie. I love him so much, especially the leaf. Such a cute little touch. So that one is now live on my Etsy shop. The second one is the platypus. So I did a bit of trial and error. I tried to make a sitting up sort of in a similar style to this platypus, but it turned out looking more like a duck. So my husband and my son, one of my sons, both said, is that a duck? So I'm like, okay, I have to start again. So I decided to just make more of a traditional shape of platypus, and that's this one now. So just lying down sort of thing as they do, swimming along, you know. So I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I'm really grateful for their constructive criticism. It was hard at the time because I'd almost finished completely my platypus, and then they said it looked like a duck. So I'm like, okay, time to rethink this. So here he is. Very pleased with how he turned out. This is a very low sew pattern. All you need to do is sew on the little flippers. I'm not sure if that's what they're called, like legs. I don't know. I think they're more like a flipper, so I call them flippers. You just have to sew those on. So that's all the rest, the whole body and the bill and the tail, that's all one piece, as you can see. So I'm really excited about this. I'm going to be making the pattern again this week to take photos, because this was just my prototype, but he's super cute. He'll be for sale at my markets for sure. Yeah, I'll make another one so I can take photos and type up my pattern, and then do a testicle for that, hopefully later this week. So yeah, I will go to start making some plans, writing down a lot of the goals that I'm going to have for this week, so I can hopefully achieve everything I need to achieve for this week, and I will take you along for the ride. So I'm just here at a local cafe. I apologise for the background noise. But my kids are happily playing, so I thought, why not bring my crochet with me and see what I can get done. I'm just going to be working on some leggy frogs. Nice and simple, just one colour. Just started the head. Working now on the little body, so yeah, see what I can get done in the next 15 minutes or so. Hi, just checking in again with another update for you. So it's now Tuesday. I'll let you know what I managed to achieve yesterday. Unfortunately, it wasn't a huge amount, which is kind of my normal, but what I managed to get done in and around my kids and everything we needed to do yesterday, I managed to make a little mini loaf cat. So I hadn't made a mini loaf cat before, so I was really pleased with how this one turned out. What I'm going to be doing is just making a lot, I think, of just the solid colour, just to be able to smash out quite a few of those for my markets. So I also made a leggy frog yesterday, but I haven't quite done the face yet. So that'll be on my list of jobs for today. So with this one, I'm just going to sew on the eyes and the mouth, obviously, but just not putting safety eyes on this one, because I really want to have some safer options at my market for little kids if they want to get them. So yeah. In terms of yesterday, what else I was able to achieve, I managed to secure a shelf in the new Handmade collective store, which is coming to my town. So I'm really excited about that. I've got a large middle shelf, which is really exciting. It's going to be in the middle of town, which I think is going to be way more beneficial. So the Handmade collective that I'm currently a part of is in a really small country town, and I've never had a huge amount of success there. It's been really fun to have a stand there, but I'm ready to focus more on markets and also this new collective store. So I'm super excited about that. I'll be setting that up early March, when they're just before they open. So really excited for that. And yeah, so managed to secure that yesterday, and also I'm definitely signed up for the another market on the 28th of March. So lots of work to do. So yes, that was yesterday. In terms of today, my planning, I'm hoping to get a few things done. So something I've been planning to do is to take this penguin pattern. So I've made the penguin. I want to have in my Etsy shop the option for some personalized gifts. So I thought to make this penguin, because it's got a really big chubby tummy, to embroider a name on this penguin as an option for a personalized gift. So I made one penguin, obviously, and I'm going to try to embroider a name. So I'm going to be embroidering the name of my new little niece. So this will be a gift for her as a bit of a test run as well to see how I can go. So stay tuned for that. I'll see how I go with that today. I just bought some embroidery thread and some suitable needles from Spotlight the other day. So we'll see how we go with that. The other thing I want to do today is, yes, I'm a tester for a new pattern shortly to be released by Kybe Creates. She's a lovely crochet artist from America who I follow mainly on YouTube and Instagram, and she chose me as a tester for her strawberry pattern. So it's a little bee popping out of a strawberry. So it's super cute. It's due by the end of this week, I believe, but I'm hoping to be able to get that made today and send that off to her with my feedback and photos. And in terms of what else I'm actually going to hopefully crochet today, I'm hoping to just make some more mini loaf cats, so in different colors, and also some leggy frogs, apart from finishing off the one that I didn't quite finish yesterday. So I've set those as my little daily goals for today. So I will check in with you throughout the day to let you know how I'm going. Hi, so it's been a little while since I've managed to pop on here and give you an update on how my week's going with my business. So it's currently Friday. Yeah, it's been busy just with everything I need to do, but I've managed to fit a bit of crochet in there where I can. So I thought I'd just run through, show you the products that I've made this week before I get to editing this video and having it out for you by Monday. So I think the first thing I completed this week was the frog. I may have already showed you that, but I just hand sewed the eyes on this one, just so I'm working on having some more safety eyeless options for my market. So that was the leggy frog. I've been working on some personalized gifts. I went through that already. That's this one, the personalized penguin. Really pleased with that option. That is now in my Etsy shop. So I've also been making some loaf kitties, so in a few different colors. So I'm really pleased with how these are turning out. Excited to see if they're popular at my market as well. So I've also got this little puppy dog that I've made. I was super pleased with how he turned out. It's actually a free pattern off YouTube. You can buy the PDF off Etsy, so I'll link that as well as the YouTube video in the description of this video. So yeah, isn't he just the cutest puppy? I'm so pleased with how he turned out. I haven't made much in the way of dogs before, so I was really excited to find this pattern with the little floppy ears that fold down. Super cute. And he just looks either so relaxed or else ready to play. So super excited about that. I'm going to make lots more of this pattern in other colors. I've also been making some of these chicks on swings. They've always been really popular at the stand that I've had at the craft store or the handmade collective that I've been a part of. So I'm hoping to make lots more of these for the new handmade collective, which I'm becoming a part of in the next couple of weeks, and also for my market as well. I love to have one of these hanging from my rear view mirror in the car, so super cute. I'll be making some penguins as well, so swinging penguins. They're pretty quick and easy to whip up, so hoping to get at least 3 or so more of those made this week. And the other item I made, which I'm really pleased with, I've been doing a bit of trial and error, and I've managed to make a really cute little tray with a lovely lace sort of edging. So really pleased with that. This is a bigger item, so I'm hoping to be able to sell these in my Etsy shop as well as at the markets, but I'm still sort of looking into postage options and that sort of thing. So I'm also planning on doing sort of a product drop with these types of things as well, because they're very one-off. I can't sort of make huge quantities of these types of things at this point in time. So yeah, I'm exploring the idea of sort of doing a product drop where I'll have maybe 5 to 10 trays or baskets, that type of thing, and it's sort of first in, best dressed. So I was really pleased with how this first one turned out, and I'm excited to do some more experimenting with that. I also wanted to update you on something that my lovely husband made for me. So up until now, I've just been scribbling down all my information in a notebook, so how many items I've made or plan to make, that sort of thing, what my inventory is. But I asked him if he'd design me a spreadsheet. He loves designing spreadsheets and he's really good at it, so I thought, perfect, I'll make use of that. So he made me a lovely, I know it shows up backwards on here, but a lovely spreadsheet that I can make use of to track my inventory. And also, I'm finding it really helpful just to be able to encourage me in making more products in preparation for my market. So I did have a plan to have $2,000 worth of inventory before my first market, and I'm realizing now that I'm running out of time. But I also know that I've made currently $900 worth of inventory. So I might set my goal down a little bit, maybe to $1,500 or so, see what I can smash out before next Saturday. So yes, was really pleased and grateful to my husband for making that spreadsheet for me. It's going to be super helpful. It also, he's made columns for what I've actually sold at the market. So that'll be really good for when I do my market recaps for you. I'll know exactly what I sold at that market. I'll also know the value, so I can let you know all that information. And I'll also know what I have left in my inventory ready for the next market. So I'll know exactly what I need to make in terms of my inventory for the next market I'm doing. So I think that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for being here with me and hearing about my busy week of crochet in my business. If you like this sort of video, I'd really love for you to like and subscribe to help me grow. I'm going to be coming out, or the next video that I come out with will be my market recap. So that's really exciting. I can't wait to do one of those and share all the hopefully good details of how my market went. Yeah, so thanks again for coming along for today's video, and I'll see you next time.